Right. So, hi everyone. Good evening. I am Rajneesh Negi. I welcome all of you to this webinar today on the topic of applications of AI and digitalization in pharma industry. I'm very honored to have with us today on our panel as the guest speaker, Professor Dr. P.K. Rajput, sir. Professor Dr. P.K. Rajputji, thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Sir, I'm sure our audience today already know him, but I would take this opportunity to introduce him. Sir started his career in 1982, when I think many of us must not have been born also. So we started our career in 1982 as a medical rep, and he started with careers with Cadila, and he retired from there as a senior vice president sales and marketing, where he was taking care of 25 countries across the globe. He has a very amazing distinction of achieving the targets for 38 months on a trot for the verticals in which he had many divisions, which is kind of first time in the pharma industry. So that's very amazing, sir, and that speaks a lot about your capability and your man management skills. Sir is now more busy after he has retired, as he's associated with a lot of colleges in India and international, where he mentors, guides students, learners like us. Today, he will be speaking on the topic of application of AI and digitalization in the pharma industry. And I would request all of you to please keep typing your questions in the chat box. Shruti will be taking the questions at the end of the discussion and the presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Once again, very, very good evening to all the wonderful listeners. Thank you, Rajneesh Negi sir, for inviting me on this wonderful platform of Cynoteck, because I had learned that Cynoteck, a big team of 150 people across many countries, you are doing an amazing work building the pharmaceutical industry and the panels and so many other things. So I personally feel that I have been blessed to be a part of today as one of the guest speakers in the Cynoteck team. Now coming to the topic, which is in the pharma industry. Let me let the people are aware about it, but only for the sake of repetition, I like to highlight it here that pharmaceutical industry is the 8th largest industry in the world. If you Google it, you will be able to find it here. So, second thing is, when it comes to India, our Bharat, pharmaceutical industry, Indian pharmaceutical industry is the second largest in providing the GDP to the Indian revenue. That is the strength of this pharmaceutical industry, and that's why we known as a pharmacy of the world. Now the situations are getting better. Right. Today I was reading the newspaper Times of India. I was reading it on the page number 17 in Ahmedabad, because I'm in Ahmedabad. The head of healthcare in the healthcare department of Google and the head of the healthcare department of Cognizant, Ms. Gupta and Patricia, she has clearly written that the personalized medicines, the use of AI is going to make a lot of difference with the right algorithms. So it is very obvious that AI and digitalizations are a future where we all are imbibed of it. And believe you me, we are in the grip of AI. Whatever we do, whatever things are there, everything, our entire things has been taken care. So same thing is coming now to the AI part in the pharma industry, which is my topic. But before I should go, I would like to highlight a couple of the things here that I'll be talking on 6 parameters about AI and the types. What is the digital transformation we talk in the pharma industry? Either we are taking it, accepting it, or either we are delaying it. Role of AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality in pharma industry, importance of artificial intelligence, application of AI in pharma and healthcare industry, and what are the pros and cons are there, and what are the take-home messages are there. So this is the first line, AI, artificial intelligence, the future of work, which we are aware about it, and the work for future. So both the things are there together. Its single sentence means $1 million statement. The future of work, the work of future. And when we say about it, what is the AI and is the types? There are 3 types of the AI. Classifications are there. Let us understand. One is the weak AI, second is the general AI, and third is the super AI. Today we are working on the general AI. General AI is taking care for entire things. And this AI is based on the functionality, and which the functionality are the 4 factors: reactive machines, limited memory, theory of mind, and self-awareness. So this is the classification of the AI. Now you see that where the AI is. My answer is where not the AI is. Right. So artificial intelligence, it is there with the natural language processing, which is again text generation, question answering, to context extraction, classification, and machine translation. This is a part of NLP, natural language processing. Then there is a very important term, machine learning. Machine learning, the deep learning, unsupervised and supervised learnings are the subset of the machine learning. And there it comes about it. Then expert system, which is one step ahead about the AI part. Then speech, the speech to text, what we are giving it, like we give the speech to the Google that I want to go here, I want this, or this, or the Siri is there, right? So that is the thing, and text to speech. Image recognition, like when we go for the airport checking, so we have the Digi so then the image recognition is there. Machine vision, and then after that comes the planning and robotics, where the people, they are using robotics in various ways. So what is narrow AI? Narrow AI is very simple. It's performed to dedicate the task with the intelligence. And the most common and currently available AI is the narrow AI in the world of artificial intelligence, which is the things are happening. And this is the way the things are coming up, and is a part of the next AI, which is known as the general AI. And general AI that can perform any intellectual task with the efficiency like human. Now the third one is super AI, where the people they are building. It is the level of the intelligence of the system which machines can surpass the human intelligence. And that is the reason in the month of March, when Mr. Elon Musk took the 450 intellectuals and the technicians, head of technicians, he requested that we should not go for the ChatGPT 7. Like the way the cloning has been banned, right? This stop. ChatGPT 7 has also been stopped, because otherwise, what the AI is going to do it, we are not aware about it. So machine can perform any task better than human with the cognitive properties. That's what. Today the cognitive properties are not there, right? But tomorrow it is going to happen. And some of the movies has come, like Robocop's movie. I'm sure people would have seen. Right? Earlier, couple of years back, the Iron Man movie has come. Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2. Right? The way he was preparing the iron suit. Right? So you can see the difference which is happening there. And that is a part and parcel of the life which is important. So it is an outcome of general AI, because now we are in the general AI and lot many things are. LLM is also happening, language processing is happening, so many things are happening in that. So now the question is, why the innovation is the need of the hour, right? We all agree innovation is the real requirement. Why? Because it provides the market growth in every industry. It also provides the adaptation of digital and data-driven marketing. It also provides the policy reforms. The policy is getting changed about it. And it's the lack of experience in data handling and data interpretation, because today when we talk about in any of the companies, the real statistical data which has to be handled and it has to be interpreted, every person have the different view. But with this AI, we'll be able to have the clarity of the data. The algorithms are very clear. The outcomes are going to be there. So the B2B2C marketing and complex supply chain layers can be taken care. And of course, the differentiation and the competition can be taken care. That is the beauty of the AI. That is the beauty of the innovation in the coming time. So now what it means, people that talk digital transformation, we have to transform digitally. What is the future? What other things are there? Yes, we have to. And why the digital transformation is the buzzword? Why? Because let me show you here one of the very beautiful this PPT, which is the most valuable brand. You can see here Google, Apple, Microsoft, and Facebook and Amazon. You can see in a big circle, right? And there's other brands are also there in the entire world. They are the big brands in billions of dollars, right? And which are known in the entire world. But at the same time, when you see the picture here, you will find the top 5 brands which I've shown you earlier, here. They are on the technology driven. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook and Amazon. Simple, technology driven. And this means that is a much wider trend is there with that technology. So when these top brands have adopted the technology, you must be thinking then how it comes to be a part of healthcare. I will show you the other slide that how these brands are focusing on the healthcare and they are going to rule the roost in the coming time. They are transforming the business by revamping the business module. And when I talk about the business module, as a business people, we are aware about what are the different things are there. I will not go in detail about it. At the same time, they are also getting with the information technology. All the things have been covered: internet, security, servers, network, application, anything and everything is there. And it also covers the marketing part. So marketing starts from the promotion to the strategy, the teamwork, everything, the complete holistic approach has been taken care. The next slide I like to highlight it here. It's a very important slide. Before COVID, before the AI or general AI has not come, then the create vision, what was the create vision? Focus on experience, long-term goals and short-term objectives. It was related to the people. Market analysis, understanding the market, it was related to the process. Experience, field experience that you wish to offer to your customer, it was related to the analysis. But here the graph is totally changed. Vision has been created with the roadmap. Market analysis has been changed to the analysis. Without the analysis, you cannot have the market analysis. And for analysis, you have to have the algorithm, you have to have the outcome, you have to have the statistical data. Experience has gone toward the people side. Self-assessment has gone to the process part. And infrastructure has gone to the technology. It is not with the roadmap. So you can see the complete change which is happening there, and that's what this is the requirement in the coming time. Now, the digital world has changed the scenario of the science through the inception of AI, artificial intelligence, to the augmented reality and virtual reality, and of course XR to the mixed reality. How? In my earlier slide, fourth slide before, I said about it that yes, there's a lot of changes going to happen. And you can see AR and VR market in 2018, how much it was and how it is expected in 2025. And the expectations are very, very clear about it, that the total spending on AR, VR is about USD 12 billion 2018. And now it is going to be 72.8 billion by 2025. Why I am giving you this holistic data? Because here I like to tell or say that a lot of scope is there in this beautiful industry. To the drug manufacturer, to the marketeer, to the people who are in the clinical trials, the people who are in the different systems of the pharmaceutical industry. That is the way the things are going to happen. And a lot of new jobs are going to come. So we have to embrace the technology in the coming time. Now, in a very simple language, what is the role of the AI, which is very important in the pharmaceutical industry? Because we are people from the pharma industry, and AI is going to play a vital role. Stakeholder engagement, pharma product demonstration. Today, now let us talk about the pharmaceutical promotion. Today, a doctor doesn't give more than 30 seconds at a time to a person which is on the food person, or as a medical rep, I like to say. But with this AI, instead, because everybody is having that tablet with them, but it is not for the detailing. With this, you can have the product demonstration. How? With the AR technology, with this technology, you can show that how the drug is disintegrating in the body. Suppose I am taking a respiratory drug, how it is going and affecting in my lungs, how it's taking care for the different deposition of the drug inside. That is the way. SCP healthcare professional education can be a part of this. So the professional will be able to listen about it. Patient education and engagement can happen in the waiting room. If you are able to put this thing, a patient can be educated very well. Here I was talking to a couple of the oncologists, right? What they said, that when we want to prescribe a costly drug to the patient, they say, oh my God, I'm suffering with cancer. How it is going to work? Why I should spend so much of the money? But if you are able to tell that these are the drugs are there, this is going to take care for your in terms of the chemotherapy, the radiation, how it is going to kill the cell, the patient will be convinced. This is the new way the technology is coming up, and in US and UK, the technology has been adopted very well, which can be adopted here in India. assisting doctors during the OT. So the main surgeons, they are there in the OT, but what about the assistant, which are 5 to 7? They will be able to understand the thing which is happening there. Enhanced medical training methods. There is no need for dissection for a body. There is no need to a dissection for a body, because in the medical college earlier, there was one body was there and the 50 students used to see. And suppose there is a dissection of the abdomen, how many students were able to see? But with this AR, you can see the layer for the entire thing, which is one of the great things, which are the great learning, and everybody can feel that part. Improvement in existing education programs, because it will be more personalized. People will have the affection to learn about it. That's why I'm talking about this part. Manufacturing, enhanced productivity of the pharma. Today in manufacturing, we talk about 4.0. So it is being applicable by the big companies like Roche, J&J and all. They are using it 4.0, and they are not putting the people. They are putting the people to take care for the other system. But at the same time, the manufacturing is going to be efficacious, effective and economical. Drug discovery, I will talk about the drug discovery also. The 17 years of the long time has been reduced to only 5 to 6 years of the time. That is the way the things are getting changed. So pre-production research. So it is there for all. The stakeholder engagement, which are promoting the medicine, talking to the doctor in the hospital, manufacturing people, and also in the research part. Now the next part is that AR for the drug discovery, right? How the AR for the drug discovery, which is a very important segment, right? So drug development optimization is one of the role. Computer-aided drug development, with the computer we can do it. I will show you that how it is going to happen. Compound interaction, how the compound is mixing with other, how the pharmacokinetics and the pharmacodynamics of the drug is going to take care together. That is going to help with the AR part. Data analytics, clinical effect and peak effect, etc. can be taken care. Now, virtual reality. People, they talk, what is the virtual reality part? So yes, I like to highlight it here, that in virtual reality, couple of the things will be taken care, because we are for operational assistant and lab training, because you know that now in the education system, you have to train the lab assistant with the new technology, and with the virtual reality, with the VR box, you can train it in very well. Diagnostic and planning can be taken care. Medical training can be given to the student from the second year when you are doing the MBBS. From the pharmacology student where they are doing the B Pharma and D Pharma from the year 1, right? And to the medical reps also, to the managers also, you can do the virtual training. They will be able to understand the value of the drug, how it is working. Patient will be able to see that how the disease can be taken care with the virtual reality. And for manufacturing, XR is the for pharma manufacturing and research. So in the initial slides, when I was talking about the 5 top technological companies, please see here where this technology is helping solution in pharma. Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Flipkart, right? All they are jumping. They have the eyes on the pharma industry, because they know that it is the 8th largest industry in the world. So research and discovery, they are jumping. Clinical development, already they have. Manufacturing and supply chain, they have already started putting their marks there. Launching and commercial and monitoring the health records. Today, our anything and everything has been monitored by Google, right? And the same thing, it is going to happen with the Microsoft. So there are the technological people who are keeping eyes on us. They are ready to provide the help, and that's why today in the paper of the 2 big giants, they have given about their healthcare resolution for the coming time. That is the Cognizant and the Google Healthcare Head. So once leveraged on its full potential, it can create wonders. Now, what will define the innovation in pharma? Top 10 innovation trends. AI, today we are talking. Big data analytics, which is required for the clinical research. Flexible production, which is again required. Precision medicine, which we call as the personalized medicine. Additive manufacturing, blockchain, extended reality, real world data, digital therapeutics, and curative therapeutics. I will talk to you all these things about it. And this is not my data. This data has been provided by the Harvard Starters Insight January 2023, this year. So the latest data is there based on this, the top 10 innovation in pharma. And at the same time, again the same data is there, which apart from this top 10, AI is ruling 21%, the highest in 100. The second is big data analytics, and third is precision medicine, and fourth is the blockchain. So if you add all just four, it is coming as a 49%, 48%. Sorry, 58%, 58%. So this tree map illustrates the 10 top innovation trend in and the impact on pharma industry by starters and from Harvard. So then January 22 data is there. This is now. In the coming time, artificial intelligence will contribute an additional 15.7 trillion to the world economy by 2030. That's why it said it is the eighth one, and it is going to rule, and it is going to be fifth largest in the entire world by 2030. The greatest impact will be in the field of the healthcare. Earlier, we used to have that data is the new engine, this is the new oil, but now AI is the new electricity. So without that AI, we cannot run the entire system which is there, because that's a new way of making us to understand and to be there in that particular world, which is a darker world now, which is going to be a darker world without AI. This is another one of the data I like to show it to you, and this data is not my data; it is from the Fusion Fund. It's a venture capitalist, angel investor, right? What they said, that AI market exceeds by $10 billion by 2024. You can see here that the $10 billion USD by 2024 with a CAGR of 40%, and more than $21 billion by 2026 with a CAGR of 40%. That 40% is constant, it is increasing. And that's why by 2030, it will be the fifth biggest, largest industry in the world. This is the way the things are happening, and this is the true data which is there, which includes medical imaging and diagnosis, drug discovery, therapy planning, hospital workflow, and others. So now which are the main controlling part is there. Medical imaging diagnosis, which we heard, which you just saw this. Drug discovery is the second. Therapy planning is the third. Hospital workflow is the fourth. And this is one of the global market insight, which I want to show it here, that this is the global market which is showing about it. So all the data have been taken from the global market insight. Now I'll take just single one example of the drug discovery, because we know that it takes a lot of the time, year, personal work time, but how it is going to have a change in the coming time. The drug discovery, the basic example of it and the drawbacks. Earlier, the cost to develop a new drug in the international market was $2.6 billion, where only 3% was the success rate. And that is the reason whatever the drug discovered by the multinational, either it's Merck, Roche, J&J, or you take any company, the cost of the drugs are very, very high, because the 3% is the only, the results are there. And less than 40% known diseases are currently treatable in 12 to 15 years of the time. See, this is the way the traditional things were happening there. But now, with this, there is a complete change is there. And how the complete change is, it is the application of the drug development with the AI. AI in understanding the pathway of finding the molecular targets. The clinical trial people, the people from the biotechnology, the people they are there in this manufacturing, the people they are making the drug, they are be able to understand. AI in finding the hit or lead. AI in synthesis of drug-like compounds. Which are the drug compounds they are resonating? What is the biotechnology? What is the how it is going to create the impact? Then prediction of mode of action of compounding using AI. Then AI in selection of the population of the clinical trials, AI in the drug repurposing, and AI in polypharmacology. So how the drug is reacting with the other drug, how it is going to give effect on the human body, in that we will be able to understand to have a better outcome. And that's why this graph shows this, that finding the hit or lead, drug discovery to drug trials to drug approval and drug repurposing. But when I showed the graph, it has to be quantifiable, right? And how many numbers of the years it takes. Definitely I like to put it here. See, earlier with the normal method, with the conventional drug therapy, it used to take 6.5 years to the clinical research, 7 years to clinical research, FDA approval 1.5 years. How many years total put together? 15 years. But with the new AI technology, the things are getting changed, and it takes just 5 to 6 years of that time, because all the algorithms are available with us and we can make a difference. I was telling that AI is becoming in Indian mythology, it is like a Durga Ma, right, which is having the 10 hands. So these 10 hands are there, and it starts from the lifestyle advice to the patient, to the radiologist, to the physician and researcher, CRO laboratories and all. You talk about anything in the healthcare industry, AI is going to rule the roost. Conducting repetitive tasks, managing the data without any frown, without any hesitations, anything will be coming in the friction of the second to you, where the people have to spend a lot of the hours in that. And analyzing healthcare systems, leveraging the advantage of natural language processing, making medical consultation process digital, maximizing the benefits of digital nurses. Digital nurses is a new buzzword which is available there, and they are reminding us and managing the medication. So now, let me talk about one by one part, which is the precision medicine, which is known as the personalized medicine. It is an innovative medical treatment and healthcare approach, which always aims to provide the more targeted and effective medical intervention, which has been tailored to each patient's unique characteristics. How? Yes. Genomics and genetic testing, which they are doing it already. Tailored treatment plans, which the technologists are working on that. Predictive diagnostic, which is happening there. Targeted therapies, how to take care, how, especially like suppose in cancer, like, so the people are suffering in different type of the cancer, right? So which type of the on the stage 2, stage 3, what type of things are there, what are the genomes are acting, what are the genetic testings are there, which type of the drug has to be taken, that is the personalized medicine will be taken care. Pharmacogenomics, disease prevention and management, and data integration and analysis. So these are the things are there which is going to take care for the personalized medicine, which is going to improve the health population in the coming time. So the question is the digital health. How digital health is going to there? The digital health is going to improve the healthcare delivery and efficiency and effectivity in the patient outcome. There are some outcomes are there. Mobile health. Today I was talking here that earlier during the time of the COVID, we all have that SpO2 monitor in our home. Whenever the oxygen rate was going less than 93, we were worried about it, and everybody has purchased that. Today we wear the wearables, the watch. We know how many steps we have taken, what is my heart rate, what is my BP. So we have become more agile to understand about our health. And a doctor can monitor somewhere sitting in US and UK that how my health condition is. That is the way these digital tools they are working. There are companies, they are talking about it. There are one Indian company, Gokai, they are talking about so many of the digital parameters which is there. Now today this such type of the watches are available at the cost of 1,000, even to the Apple Watch which is 25,000 rupees. Healthcare apps are available. Electronic health records have been maintained because they provide the algorithm of this which is going to help all of us. Remote patient monitoring, that's why we talk about that today. The remote patient monitoring is happening across even in the villages also you can do with the remote patient monitoring, and data analytics with the AI is the real word. I spoke about the pharmacoepidemiology in my earlier slide. So what is that? It is one of the wonderful terms. It is a study of the use, the effect and the outcomes of the medication. Use, effect and outcomes. And it is going to evaluate the safety and effectiveness of the drug before and after they have been approved by the regulatory authorities, which is known as the RWD. So pharmacoepidemiology and RWD, they always go hand in hand to provide the real outcome. And the key aspects are post-marketing surveillance, which is required, comparative effective research, which is again required, drug utilization studies, patient safety and risk assessment, that how safe it is on the patient and what are the how much the risk is going to be there, health outcome research, signal detection and pharmacovigilance, health economics and market access, and patient-centered research. So this is the way that RWD and pharmacoepidemiology works together. Next is another very important part which we talk about, the genetic engineering, right? So genetic engineering is pharmacogenomics, right? Individual genetic makeups influences their response to the medication, and this is basically a study of the drugs and the genomics, the study of genes and their function. both together, my genes and the study of the drug, which can impact an individual ability to metabolize, respond to, and tolerate different drugs therapy based on personal genetic profile. Because maybe in my family, my mother's genes are different, genetic things are different, my father is different, right? So, but I'm an outcome of them. So how I am able to imbibe that, and how future I may suffer with cardiac problem, I may suffer with rheumatoid arthritis, I may suffer with carcinoma, or I may not suffer. So this is the study which is going to help a lot in the coming time, and that's why the people, they are working on this. It is a genetic variation and drug response. So people are thinking and working how the genetic response can be changed so that the upcoming generation should not suffer with the deadly disease which they are taking as a genetic, as a gift to them. Drug metabolism enzymes, adverse drug reactions, drug dosing optimization, which is again how much the minimum dose has to be given to the right effect to the person, clinical decision support, adoption challenges, and drug development and clinical trials. I'll tell you of the clinical trials also. So this is the way it is going to take care for the pharmacogenomics, which is the buzzword in the coming time. Now the next buzzword is nanomedicine. We are talking about a nanotechnology. World is talking about a nanotechnology, nanomedicines, and already in couple of the diseases we have already adopted it. Like again, cancer, the nanomedicines are there, which is taking care. So what is a nanomedicine? It is a blend of the 5 beautiful things: viral particles, polymeric nano carriers, drug conjugate, inorganic nanoparticles, and lipid-based nano carriers. This is the complete things are there which is going to help in the nanomedicine. And nanomedicine is nothing. It's an interdisciplinary field which is combining the nanotechnology to create innovative solutions for diagnosing, treating, and preventing disease. I repeat, it is a combination of the nanotechnology with the medicines to create a right innovative solutions, right, for diagnosing it to the right place, right, treating and preventing disease at the molecular and the cellular level, which this genes and genomics are working on that. So it provides a revolutionized healthcare by providing the targeted therapy, and the key concepts are nanoparticle for the drug discovery, targeted therapy approach, diagnostic imaging, regenerative medicines, cancer treatment. I keep on talking about cancer, the most deadly disease. Personalized medicines for everybody, vaccine delivery, drug resistant mitigations, how to take care for the drug resistant mitigation, neurological treatment, Alzheimer's, which is one of the biggest things where the people, they are suffering about it, and you can take care for that, and the gene therapy. Now, the another point which I like to highlight, biotechnology innovation. Again, California is the hub of the biotechnology. Now, biotechnology become a real buzzword, and the genome editing, which is the new PhD researchers, the scholars who are studying PharmD, this, the precision medicine or the personalized medicine is going to take care. The stem cell therapies are going to take care, because today only in the cancer we are using this thing, but in the future we are going to take care in the other diseases also. Immunotherapies and biologics. Immunotherapies are already started coming in the various segments. Bioremeditation, cell-based meat, cultural meat is coming up very well, and biopharmaceutical and nanobiotechnology. These are the things are there which is taking care for the biotechnology, and biotechnologists, they are judiciously working there to take care for the people and the entire universe. And lot of work is happening across. When you Google it, you will find lot many things are there. There are lot many papers are there which are working and making it happen. Now the next point is additive manufacturing, the 3D, which is there known as the 3D printing. And 3D printing is very much required for any pharmaceutical industry for the particular medicine. And believe you me, today the 3D printing has been learned by the student of the 5th standard. They have the 3D printing machines. That is the revolution is started coming. I am a part of the space lab in multiple organizations. We have also installed the 3D printing to the student of the 5th standard when we put the space lab. So this is the way it is happening there across, and it is going to help for the drug formulation and delivery. Printable pharmaceuticals will be there in the right way, right language, right precision is there. Personalized medicines, medical devices and implants, clinical trials and drug cosmetization, and of course, it is prototype and small batch manufacturing can be taken care. Now, I told you that in clinical trials, today the buzzword is the clinical trials, right? Everybody wants to have the clinical trials. There are organizations there in Bharat, in India, and in the multiple places. How the clinical trials are taking care with the use of the AI. It is cutting the cost. It is cutting the labor, improving the trial quality, because efficacy and efficiency is there with the minimum time, improving the trial time by almost half. 16 years, 15 years are gone to the 5 years to 6 years. Finding the biomarkers and gene signatures, recruiting the trial patient in the minutes. That is again very important part. Otherwise, people used to wonder for 6 months or 1 year for recruiting the real trial patient. Reading volumes of text and data in the seconds, and onwards of discovering involving new diagnostic tools. Especially, I said about the Alzheimer's disease, cancer. These are two diseases I have taken the name because one of the most dreaded disease people are suffering, and other chronic and terminal illness, which is part and parcel of our human life. So when we talk so many things about artificial intelligence, of course, there are some cons are there, right? So what are the pros? Better data-driven decisions, because the right data is going to give you the right decision. And that's what today in this, the Google head of healthcare and the Cognizant Health, Ms. Patricia, he said that the right data is required to have the right outcome in the healthcare industry. It is going to help for the increased disease diagnostic efficiency. It is going to treatment time cut in half because the right medicine will be given to the patient. Integration of the information, right information at the right place at the right time will be available. So you cannot you cannot become a Google doctor, right? When you are going to a doctor and telling about it. But with this precise medicine, you will be aware about it, that what is your requirement and which drug has to be taken in that way. And there's no need to search about so many things which today the human is doing it. Reduce unnecessary hospital visits, creating the time-saving administrative duties. These are the basic contents are there which is going to help. These are 6 important things. But at the same time, there are 6 negative parts also there. Concern regarding privacy and security, which is very important. People are hacking the data. You know that every day some hacking is happening. People are losing the money. People are losing the entire data. Big people have lost their entire details. So that is one of the things which has to be taken care, and people are working that how to stop this, how to prune it. Lack of curated healthcare data. Curation of the healthcare data is the real requirement. We take the data, we go to the hospital, and all the data are available. All right, but how to curate it and how to learn it, that is the job of the real statistical person. I was talking to one of the Glaxo head who is heading from Goa. She told me about it, that from last 6 months they are finding out a person who can read the real statistical data, but they are not able to find. I'm talking about Glaxo like a company. So this is one of the examples, but it cannot be made as general. There are many people are there who can read the data. High initial capital investment, of course, people they have to invest, then only they will come out with the efficacy and efficiency and effectivity. Lack of interoperability, reluctance from the staff to embrace AI, because the staff will be reluctant. They will say, oh my God, my job will be over. But it has to be put in a right perspective, that there is a use and there is a misuse. So embrace the use which is required, enhance yourself, relearn yourself, technology adopt yourself, and potential for increased unemployment. But believe you me, again today in the paper it was mentioned that the employment is going to be much higher, because people they have to learn that technology, and technology is going to rule the roost, which is required. So the pros and cons are both there in this using the artificial intelligence in healthcare as well. Now, we are far away. Today you are in Dehradun, I am in Ahmedabad. We talk about it that we are available. So have humility of learning. Stay connected with the people who are the learned people. Try to learn with others. Learn from others, which is very important, because the more we learn, the more knowledge is going to be there. The more wisdom is going to happen. Information is available plenty, but the learning is little. So learning is very important, and help others to learn. That's what we are open for the entire world today. And Cynoteck is already doing this particular great thing, where we are learning from each other at this platform. 150 people across the world, they are helping us to learn from the one other people who are a part and parcel of the professional world. So AI can be used as a supporting friend to the overburdened healthcare sector, and people have adopted it. People are getting resonating with it. It is a role to play in precision medicine and personalized medicine. Especially, I told you, this is not my data; it's the data for the entire world. Alzheimer's disease, cancer, many dreaded disease, analyze huge volumes of health data in the friction of seconds. Immediately, it was going to come. There's no need to put the manpower. There's no need to put the thing. The entire thing will be, in fact, the outcome is going to come. Valuable insights and trend to help us make data-driven decisions, changing every nook and corner of the healthcare. A medical rep to the manager or the people, they can promote the product and through the VR and AR, so that the doctor will be able to listen, the patient will be able to understand, and the patient will be able to pay the right money which is required. There is no need to go every time and understand, because on an average in India, a doctor never gives more than 5 minutes of their time because they are so busy, right? So that is the thing which is happening, and everybody, a general person like me, cannot afford, or we cannot think of affording the 5-star the hospital therapy. We all are the 80% of the population is the general population. So I'm talking about that general population, which is very important. Own challenges, because health is a unique domain where no compromises can be made. Today in India, let me tell you, people, they compromise with the health. People, they compromise with the insurance. They are shit scared to go to the doctor. They say, okay, nothing like that. They go for the medicine. But with this, the real change is going to happen. Economical things will be there, effective things will be there, and effective things is going to make a difference. Overall understanding is necessary to accept the reality and prepare ourselves. And humans, whatever said and done, human had made the AI. Human is the people who have made the computer. So human are irreplaceable provided they adopt to the change. Provided they adopt to the change. Because emotional intelligence cannot be accepted by the AI. But we have to adopt the change, which is very important. That's why I say, like it or hate it, you can certainly not ignore AI. So either you have, it is like the same way, either you take it in a much beautiful way with the happily, or either you take with the frown, but you cannot ignore the AI in any of the system, including the healthcare. Today we talk about the healthcare. So we have to embrace, and since I'm a part of the sales and marketing, I like to add here that all the companies should be embracing this AI to the person who is a foot soldier. Foot soldier is a medical rep and area manager. And if you are able to inculcate that learning to them, you will be able to inculcate the right selling which is required. The PMT, the product management team, has to work on the AI part through the AR and VR, and the new technology has to be imbibed so that they can promote the medicine in the right perspective to the HCPs, and so that the HCP should accept them and should embrace them instead of hating the thing that this guy has come again, they are going to waste my time. This is very, very important. So in our mobile, like everybody, we have the mobile. When the call comes, it depends upon us that either we decline it or either we accept it. The choice is yours. So now it is again, either you hate it or love it, but you have to accept it, which is very important. So achievers never expose themselves, but the achievement expose them. So let it be achiever of learning the technology, embracing the technology and putting in the right perspective, because the world is going to use it, and if we will not use it, we will become obsolete. And we don't want to become obsolete in this wonderful industry, which is the top 8 industry in the entire world, which is going to be top 5 industry by 2030. So do or die was the last option when we were young. Today it is do it before you die. So we have to put it. We cannot run outside it. We have to accept it. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much for giving this lovely, great, and awesome opportunity that I am going to be a part of such a wonderful conversation. Thank you. With
Thank
this,
you, sir.
with
Thank
this,
you
I'm
so
stopping my share.
Thank you so much for such enlightening insights. I hope everybody learned from this insightful session. Now, I would like to bring this webinar to end by thanking everybody. Thank you everyone for the active participation. Thank you, sir, for such an insightful session. Uh, I'm sure everybody has gained a lot of insights from this amazing webinar today. So, at the last, I would like to give quick introduction about Cynoteck. Um, we are an IT solutions providing company, and we are established in 2008 with a team of 2 employees, and this year we'll be completing 15 years in the IT industry with more than 150 employees currently. Our core service lines are CRM and ERP consulting and custom software application development. Currently, we have a presence in 3 locations, with our India office being our offshore development center, in which I'm sitting right now, and an office in Minnesota to manage our operations in North America, and another office in Dubai to manage our Middle East as well as North Africa operations. We are an ISO certified Microsoft partner, Salesforce partner organization. We have worked with and supported over 300 plus clients uh, to make the most of their technology initiatives and to help them with their digital transformation journey. So, I would like everybody here to connect with us at cynoteck.com. Whether you are looking for any CRM consulting or any website development and mobile application development services, feel free to reach out at cynoteck.com. Again, thank you so much, sir. A very special thanks to you for delivering a truly illuminating presentation. We appreciate your time and expertise. Uh, Really grateful to have you here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shruti. And once again, my thanks to Cynoteck and Mr. Rajnish Negi for inviting me on this wonderful platform. I am very happy and feel so connected with Cynoteck that, yes, again, this is a platform where in future, when other speakers will be coming, guest speakers, I'll be able to learn the technology, which is the need of the hour. Thank you so
Yes.
much, and God bless
Yes.
to everybody.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thanks.